It should prove handy to have a friend who has the ear of a titan. It is time to head into Karazhan. Not that I need to remind you, but it can be a dangerous place. There are countless strata of spells woven throughout the tower, and the interactions of the forces within can be unpredictable. Be on your guard. I'll join you inside. I need a moment to gather my thoughts. This place holds a lot of memories for me.
You are our last best hope.
You head in. I'll join you momentarily. I just need to gather my thoughts. Not sure what that red text that was popping up on the screen said, but it does matter. You know, I never really realized how fat Gallywix was. Just kind of clicked with me there. But anyway, we're here in Karazhan. I'm gonna have a little wander around, see what's here. We found him. I have an idea to find the tome discussing the Pillars of Creation, but getting there might present some challenges. We have much to do and little time to do it. When you're ready, we'll begin. Also, there's a cinematic out for the 7.1 patch, the Return to Karazhan thing, and you actually, it's really cool. Oh, invisible walls. It's really cool. I'll vaguely describe it for you. It starts off, guys talking about, oh, the master will return soon. I like that trim. And, you know, wonder how far I'll get here. But, maybe here. But yeah, he's saying, like, the master will return soon. And that, who did this? Git? Anyway, Master returns soon, and like he's jumping at every shadow and all this, and you see a panicked, frightened guy in a robe. Then a guy jumps at him, and you realize after he's pounced and killed the guy that it's Moros, the guy that used to be up here in the dining hall as a boss. He will also appear at your inn in WAD if you had one as a quest giver, and he's. When he stands up, he's just like, oh, I made a mess. And it's, where was I? And he's like, oh yeah, I've got to prepare for the master's arrival, and he will surely return soon. And he's just like watching a procession of demons entering Karazhan, dread lords and other beasties going in. It's really cool. It's much better than I make it sound. But yeah, it's really cool.
And the Legion must be stopped.
I swear there's a bit of an echo to his voice here. It makes sense considering this place, but yeah, I do like the trim on all this. The Burning Legion's power grows. We haven't time to spare. Let us begin.
Without you, Azeroth will surely fall.
I've been away too long. I fear the tower has fallen into disrepair. Please, pardon the mess. Mate, the place is lovely. There's a cobweb there, yes, but that's not a big deal. Heh. I remember the day I arrived, so young and nervous, sent by the Kintor to study under the famed mage Medivh. Vision of Morris. Care to borrow some blinders. Other students have found them quite helpful for ignoring those distracting visions. Vision Khadgar. No. If I may ask, what became of the other students? I was not the first sent to study under Medivh. I was, however, the only one accepted as his apprentice. Vision of Medivh. So, it appears our young spy has arrived at last. Archmage Khadgar. Earning his trust took time. Cleaning the library wasn't a glamorous start to my career, but it taught me that to Medivh, everything was a test. Preparation for a greater destiny. The last time I was here, I left behind a few safety measures. There are countless secrets within these walls, and many would stop at nothing to learn them. It seems my safeguards have been altered. Keep an eye out while I open the way. When was he here the last time? Because like I've strolled through here, you know, the other month, and there's piss all here. These are a new addition. Disable the Arcane Protector activated by Medivh. Echo of Medivh. That which was foreseen has come to pass. I swore he was up there. Or maybe he's just shouting. I don't know, I'll just beat this down. That which has come to pass. The circle nears completion. Sentries attend to our guests. The sentry, look out! And their arcane protectors are saying activating certain defensive modes. Oh fuck, that was big boom. The tower defenses have been compromised. I sense tendrils of Medivh's magic thwarting my safeguards. The way, and this guy shouts, the way is clear, just as the Great One promised. The tower is ours for the taking. That won't hold them long. We must get to the library. Sir Jarrus knows we're after the location of the pillars. I'll need your help to bring down this barrier. /Tar Zool. Who's Tarzul? Like the imps are trying to call at the door. Well, actually, I think they're actually trying to send something else at it. I do like the music here, I have to say. Wait. I'm not sure. There's a lot of flailing of weapons and whatnot. The guy I'm looking for might be back there. See where my cursor is, and out of my sight. But it could be someone else's flailing weapon. But anyway. I love the position on that. That's hilarious. Just sticking sass out. Give it a moment and it'll start twerking. But anyway, I have to channel this rune. Because of course I, as a Death Knight, Master of Disease and Resurrection Magic, know how to undo wards made by Khadgar, who's a pretty powerful mage. Just like the random magical brushes working around there. At least it seems they got their ghost problem sorted. The wards. More sentries are coming at us. Fortunately, I always keep a few tricks up my sleeve. This book holds a spell that will take you to the library. Get going and be ready for anything. And Arcane Protector's intruder alert. And he's channeling something. There's an Arcane Familiar over there. There's more over there. So let's pop on through. But yeah, it seems like they got all the issues that we dealt with before in Karazhan under control. Still a few ghosts here though. They aren't targetable though. Wonder will we deal with a rehash of the Opera House and all those events when we go through here as a dungeon. That'll be interesting. Opera House, you go up against, like, say, a parody Romeo and Juliet or the Wizard of Oz, and there's multiple stages and different things to them. It's cool. I believe you can get a pet off one of them. Or you can get Toto from the Wizard of Oz parody if you complete a certain achievement. But anyway, of course, first thing I'll do if I see flying books is kill them. That's my initial response, and the response of anyone rational. Thankfully I didn't accidentally interrupt my army with the dead thing. Would be a bit annoying if I had. It's very nice to have this spreading to all the enemies. The virulent plague. If we were to have any hope of holding back the Legion, I need to get the sentries back on our side. You have to subdue the Guardians before my calibrations can take effect. No need to be gentle. This quest chain isn't actually complete yet in the game. A new quest part will actually be coming out like next week, I think. So I'll be continuing it over on Palnai. The extra quests will be coming out though soon. Like the extra parts will be coming out soon. They'll be going up at the same time as the continuation of this quest chain though. So if you don't want to see the extra parts, you have new content to watch. The extra parts are just there if you want to see what I did on Palnai, just so you know. Just like if you're interested, kind of thing, you know. You don't have to. It's, you know, it's up to yourself. Just figured some people may want to see it. Others might want to, you know. I figured it's a good idea to give you a choice, an option. Reactivate the sentries once they finish their adjustments. I'll reinforce the door and send the guardians against Legion. That will buy us time to figure out, to find what we're after. Deactivation. Let's reactivate this. I love how we know how to reactivate these. It's awfully convenient. So 2 more parts to this. Defenders of Karazhan. Defensive calibration complete. Acquiring targets. Defensive calibration complete. Acquiring targets. Well, that doesn't sound good. You can't stop us, mage. Your former master opened the way to our victory. Karazhan will be ours. I've really had enough of that demon. What demon? Some people are actually saying the ghost Echo Medivh here was actually just like some demon here. Like a Dreadlord. But maybe he means the demon here, this Tarzul. But that comes off as an orc name. But then again, there are demon orcs out there. Look at Gorefiend. Warlords of Draenor form, not the other form, which was a Death Knight. Not a Scourge Death Knight, but a demon one. The knowledge of the pillars is here. We must find that tome. There? No. There? No. Could that be it? Yes, that's it. You still going to channel your spell, though? Alright. Collecting. The binding is worn, but the book radiates power. Its author's name is inscribed in glowing letters. Adolai. Take the tome out, Straza. The information it holds is vital. Tarzul, this changes nothing, mage. Your defenses will crumble, and your world will burn. I said burn weirdly there, but whatever. We have what we came for, but it would be remiss if I didn't try and bolster Karazhan's defenses before I leave. I owe that much to Medivh, the good man he once was, not the pawn or Sageris he became. Get that book into Madara's hands in Dalaran. I'll join you soon. And thank you. Ooh, things have changed. Let's have a look outside before we turn this in. Won't change anything, but I want to have a look outside. Oh, that green flash wasn't reassuring. Demon! Spellstalker. Makes sense to send them here.
Hello.
Like, you know, Spellstalkers are really good at taking down mages. Well, Fell Hunters are meant to be... You know, these are a certain type of demon, I can't remember what they're called, but, you know, they're meant to be good at dealing with mages. Because, you know, they've got they had that silence and stun thing and all that. They're good at it. Here's Doomguard Destroyer. Yeah, basically Karazhan is now under attack by the Legion. I love my Guardians just like appearing out of thin air and just like falling. It's hilarious. Oh, Chamber of the Guardian. Where's the fountain dedicated to everyone who died in Wrath of the Lich King gone? You gits. Don't tear down such monuments. Ah, Wendell Sparkshine. He's actually a merchant. I knew it. I could feel it. Clear out this city, Alexstrasza. We have to hold them off. No, you tore down the fountain here. You can all die now. It showed you the final cutscene of Wrath of the Lich King. It's actually kind of funny. I remember people taking the piss out of it. Like, Bolivar is like, no one must know what happened here. Everyone must think Lich King died and I died with him. And it's like, right. And back in Dalaran, that's Tyrion for you. Tyrion's in, right. And it's just back in Dalaran, it's like, you know, we need to commission a fountain that shows everyone what truly happened at the Lich King fight. And literally shows them what truly happened. It was phrased differently in the other thing, but yeah, I found it funny. I wonder if the Horde's already here or not. Probably not, it wouldn't make sense. they react very promptly. You think they'll be a little bit more hesitant or pissy with the Kirintor about it all. But no, they're pretty easygoing about it. Oh, I remember that little place. Popped up there a few times before. Oh, may want to put out that fire. Doesn't look healthy. Nor does that sky. Fucking Tal the Ream. I believe if you complete find a certain type of book here in Dalaran, you get like teleported. You can get a portal up here, and you get a minion. No, sorry, a pet. It's like an arcane guardian or something, or it looks like one. It looks like Dalaran's upgraded guardian thing. It's very awkward to get it. The books are on a weird spawn timer. I've actually only really paid much attention to this thing now. First time through here, didn't really notice it. Hiding in the stacks. Oh, that's turned into her. It's just kind of grey, so I'm puzzled. But yeah, it's in these stores. There's books. They might be in this version. But yeah, they mightn't be in this version because it's not Wrath of the Lich King. This was a Wrath of the Lich King thing, so it mightn't be here. So you'll have to find out for yourselves. But yeah. Or check Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King Dalaran for it. But anyway, let's chat with you.
Well met.
Do you have something for me? Notable antiquities of ancient Azeroth. Not long after you left, the first wave of demons struck. We're holding them at bay, for now. I'll keep this tome safe until we have a chance to study it. Good work in there. I would like to delve into the libraries of Karazhan myself one day. Good work in there. I should like to delve into the libraries of Karazhan myself one day. At least, I think I would.
Farewell.
Gauntlets of Legion Destruction. Chance to inflict an arcane blast when you damage a demon. Yeah, I'm putting them on. So yeah, this is where the quest is ending for the moment. Someone at Blizzard was saying that there might be another part to it next week. That is a week from when I recorded it. So here, Wednesday the 24th should have it. The finale to this, though, according to Wiki, won't be released though until the Legion expansion. Then it'll be released. And come on, it's not that steep. See, your Skelly can run up there. But yeah, it won't be released till then. So yeah. But regardless, when the next part is released, I will be running through it on Palnai, rather than Alexstrasza here. Alexstrasza was just so I can turn in that locket and get seal the poor woman's bonnet, and so I could show you the quests and all that I botched previously with due to the messed up audio. That's all I was doing this for. So, anyway folks, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I sincerely hope it worked, cooperated, and came out well for me. Pain in the fucking arse if it didn't. Like seriously, like seriously. Oh, actually wait, I'm not done yet. Yeah, I have to do this first. Just have to do one of these invasions. Alright, I have to head over to Westfall. Alright. Ooh! Abandoned Kirintor camp. Huh. Set up a little fishing thing here. Cool. That's cute. But the abandoned Kirintor camp. It's part of Deadwind Pass. I don't have a way to fall quickly, so I'm just gonna have to fly down. I see it here. There's a Kirintor camp.